Well, Stranger Things Season 5 is coming out later this month, and I wanted to take a quick look into some of the physical media releases, or more importantly, the lack thereof. Let's get into it. So I'm holding this Stranger Things Season 1 release, which is one of 4 official releases for Stranger Things that have come out. Now, Season 1 came out in summer of 2016, and this came out right as Season 2 was coming out. And this was a Target exclusive. This is a Blu-ray and DVD set. A month later, in November of 2017, the 4K set would come out for this. However, I don't have that, so let's take a look at this one. We have that great VHS box art, obviously capturing the aesthetic, cashing in on the nostalgia of Stranger Things fans, or at least who they thought were Stranger Things fans. This thing was getting bigger than they could ever dream of at this point, which is probably why they thought a physical media release would do well. So it is a VHS box, and what is in there? It looks like a tape. And it slides out like it would be a tape. And it's much bigger than an actual VHS box. That's the only thing I don't like, but you have to take into account storing a disc in a VHS box ain't happening. Because it was the nearest tape to me, let's compare it to the size of Britney Spears' Crossroads. These are right next to each other, obviously, just for a visual comparison for anyone who doesn't own VHS or this set for that matter. Anyway, we'll slide it back out and take a look at this packaging here. This is, just an empty little VHS cover. It's pretty cool. I like it. That is what your tape looks like. Again, bigger than an actual VHS tape. But the scan and picture quality that's on there is pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. Look at that. Probably looks like there's actual texture on there to you guys. I don't know. It opens up with a magnetic little seal here. So there's a Post-it stamp with Friends Don't Lie written on it, and an exclusive Stranger Things poster, which we'll take a look at in a minute as well. And then you have the discs over here, and a lot of people hate how these discs are stored. There are 2 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs, and you can access the DVDs by lifting that right there, which I don't entirely hate. I think what people mostly hate is these little styrofoam, or I guess it's not styrofoam, but it's pretty tough foam padding. But I feel like that's the one part of this design that's it's going to deteriorate, you know what I mean? Over time, I feel like that shit's just going to fall apart. Although luckily, I haven't pulled these discs out a bunch. If the disc pops in and off of there nicely, because it's just a little foam, almost sponge-like thing, you just kind of pop it on there. Or you don't, I guess. I guess you have to look at it. Yeah, getting it on there is kind of harder than getting it off. I've never even noticed this before, but this print is on the underside in there. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this poster that's included. It's not hanging up because I don't think it's aesthetically the greatest poster, to be honest with you. Still cool to have, but this looks like a post-hardcore band's album cover, or like a Christian metal band from 2007, Anyway you slice it, I think this set is very cool. And the thing about this one is they printed so many of these that you can get this set for less than $5 on eBay. Genuinely pop on there. It's surprising. So this is the only one I actually have in the collection. For Season 2, they did actually release a similar style case. It was more of a rental design. And I saw this one in Targets at the time, and I wanted to buy it, but by the time I had the money to, it was gone. They didn't print anywhere near as many, probably because these ones did not sell very well. Eventually, they all went on clearance at Target, and you could find these for $5 or $10 there. I was looking these up on eBay for fun because I was looking for Season 2 because I would like to pick that one up eventually. And I came across a lot of the Season 1 Blu-ray DVD sets for $170, and it was 20 of the sets. It was this guy had just bought them all up. So the fact that they made less of the Season 2 one is why it's worth so much more. It's a lot harder to get your hands on one of those. But hey, at least an official one came out. And it came out the same time as the 4K release for it. Meanwhile, since this release in 2018, Seasons 3 and 4 have dropped. And there is no official release in sight. There's been rumors, and there's been one hell of a lot of bootlegs. Look up Stranger Things Season 3 or 4 or a complete series or any of that. You're going to find links to Walmart letting people sell bootlegs of the Stranger Things series. Various different versions, too. Some of them look very official. And actually, a few weeks ago, I was in a vintage stock, and I found season 3 of Stranger Things on DVD, and I was like, this didn't come out. They bought a boot. This is hilarious. Looking back, I kind of wish I had bought it, but it was only DVD, so I'm not missing out on much. Now you can find various makers of these bootlegs. I was finding links for Etsy, eBay, like I said, Walmart. I think people have mentioned buying them on Amazon. I even remember stories of people saying they found these bootleg sets at Walmart at one point, and like Stranger Things Legal had to step in, you know? So discussing the future of this is impossible to say. Netflix has no desire to really produce a lot of physical media of their stuff. That would take away their leverage to make you be signed up for them, especially when they are dropping new series. Now, I think if this is truly the last season of the show, you know, obviously they're doing that animated spin-off thing, but I could see them actually releasing a box set maybe. And that's only because they're not putting out new stuff. But even then, since they're putting out the animated series, we might not get anything like that until after that's done too. And for me, I would buy this series if they put out a complete series on either Blu-ray or 4K. Just depends on the price points, to be honest. But the fact that I only own this one, Season 2 is so expensive, it definitely makes me want to go out of my way and buy bootlegs. And I don't like buying bootlegs, you know? I like official releases. But when you're not putting out official releases of stuff, I feel like I'm being given no choice. And I'm just being a little dramatic, but overall I'd say don't expect more actual releases from them anytime soon. I would say it's going to be a few years. If I had to really guess, I would say once this cartoon show is over, you know, they're going to do one season, see how it does. If they do more, we're probably going to be waiting until that's over with. Unless we're just lucky and they put us out a little box set. Because at this point, I don't think we're going to get individual releases. Unless they were to do like a steel box set or something, I could see that happening too. Who knows? But let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. I really want to hear what other people think. And if you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.